I mean,
That's it, bro?
when they've got the proper gear and they know what they're doing and hold shit, dude. I mean, yeah, a proper druid tank, dude. 700, 800 DPS. That's about average for him.
That's it? Come on, bro.
Hey, man, he was doing great.
Not taking anything away from him, but dude, they full T6 druids, man, they should be doing.
I don't know if he was in full T6. He just
wasn't
had BT
T6.
gear on.
I was gonna say because they should be doing like close to in a 5-man, probably 2,000.
The tank?
Yeah, dude, our bear druid, dude, fucking monster. But like I said, you know, you pull big, you know. So what's everybody up to?
If you're pulling like fucking half a room at a time, I could see it.
Yeah, so apparently even if you block somebody or ignore somebody, you can still get messages through?
Are you on an alt?
No, it happened earlier.
I was gonna say, yeah, because I mean, if you block somebody and you get onto a different character, you have to block them on all your characters. They're only blocked for that one.
Nope. They made it so if you block somebody, it blocks them count wide.
Not true, because I have the hunter that ninja looted blocked on Annihilator, and I can still see him on my bank tune that's on this tune. You have to block them individually.
I don't know about that. They did a big thing about it. Because I have people blocked on their main, and they can't whisper me on their alt. I can't even whisper them on their alt.
Yeah, I'm not sure. All I know is that when I ignore somebody, I can still see them on my alts, posting a tray chat and everything else.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm about to get off. I'm gonna go to the gym. That way I can get a workout in before raid tonight. Oh, that's right. I gotta send you a dick pic, ZeeZee.
Don't fall asleep after you work out either.
Well, if the new pre-workout, because I'm getting a new pre-workout today, if it does its job, there's no way I'm gonna be able to go to sleep in the next 24 hours.
Don't forget your bullets.
All right, guys. I will talk to you all later.
See you later, man.
Oh.
So what you up to, MC?
Shoveling?
Oh yeah, we just finished.
Snow. Like our 8 inches of bullshit.
Yeah, I just finished about an hour ago.
Yeah. No, it's super light. Well, at least ours is, but it's just annoying. You get done for the season, most of the snow melts, and then bam, here you go again. You don't want that problem, man. Nah, it's just.
Yeah, it's brush.
What is it? Oh, a Roomba? Shit, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it goes on the end of like a weed whacker. It's a weed whacker attachment.
Oh, those suck, dude. Yeah, my neighbors.
They're good for light snow, but they don't work very well with heavy stuff or deep stuff.
Yeah, if you got like, you know, maybe like an inch or two of powder, and like whatever, yeah, sure. But if you're getting anything that's more than a few inches and it's heavy, fuck no. His is actually gas powered, so it's got a little bit more power, but it's not really that great.
Yeah, well. I don't know what we'd be plowing, whether it be snow or not. A little bit, enough to get myself out of a jam in jail. Yeah, dinner's over at that point.
Yeah, see, what I always hated was like a lot of my friends were Mexican, and they knew Spanish, obviously, and they'd be talking English, then all of a sudden they'd go up to Spanish, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? What do you mean? And I was like, dude, you don't. It's like if you don't want me to hear something, then you start speaking Spanish. Like I can't. Yeah, sure, a little bit, whatever. I was like, I can't pick up on it. And then like, it's funny because like, obviously, like with names, there's not really, a Spanish name for. So, anyways, they're just going. Branded. What the fuck? And I'm like, all right, I guess it's my time to leave then. Oh yeah, dude, my friend's mom, just straight up gangster, dude. She'd be sitting there, and like she'd come home, she was fucking pissed, and it was most nights, and dude, she'd be just go, just yelling. They're going no, and all of a sudden, Brandon, oh shit, time to go. Every time, dude, she hated me. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I know. Shit, what was it? Fuck, I can't remember now. God, my train of thought just drove out the door. Oh, yeah, dude, my friend's mom was born in Mexico. Dad was from Venezuela, and like the dialect shit, just like I don't know. I don't know how it works, but I know like they were like it's hard to communicate with each other because of the dialect thing. It's like fuck. Yeah.
Hey, Bad Butt, you there?
Yep.
Do yourself a favor. Your message there, it says Druid Tank looking for dungeon. Put in there Druid Tank looking for any normal dungeon. Dude, him getting better is only going to help us. That's awesome.
How's that guy going to sell that Eye of the Sea? It's unique. Oh, that's right. It's not. You can only have one on your character, but you can still sell them.
Yeah.
What do they sell for?
40. Aw, dude, what are you doing, bro? A lot. I mean, we have like depends on the server, but like on my server right now, I mean, you can get pieces on like really, really like best in slot for the rest of the game, gear for like $5,000, $6,000. I mean, is that a lot? Not really, but it depends on how fast you make money. You know, like somebody that has the natural ability to make money easily, then you know, it's not that big of a deal. But then people like, you know, that have like certain classes, like if you play a healer, you know, it's hard for you to make money because it's hard. You know, you can't really kill stuff. It's you know, nothing's easy.
My healer sits in Southwind. He does all my dealing with the bank, the auction house.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I'm just doing it for a little while. I'll trim it. I'll trim it up eventually, just like I'll end up shaving this beard probably springtime.
I just shaved Santa Claus off myself.
It gets debilitating after a while. Smells like a sandwich.
Dude, my boy, we were chilling one night, me and my brother and him, and he had a big beard, and we were drinking and stuff. He's fucking sitting there eating Doritos, and I turn around, I look at him, like, what the fuck? He's got a full-on Dorito, like just sitting at the bottom of his beard, and he has no idea. And me and my brother, we're just fucking laughing. We're like, what in the fuck is going on? And then we're sitting, I'm like, dude, your beard. And he's like, oh, there's that. I didn't know where it went. I'm like, how do you not feel a fucking Doritos? I mean, I don't like a lot of facial hair, so you know, it is what it is. Nah, dude, my my buddy had a ponytail, and then he had a big beard, and like, you know, he was like, "Oh, I'm never shaving this. I'm never shaving this." Nah. And one day, dude, I walked by. I'm like, "Yo, what up, dude?" I didn't even know who it was because I didn't recognize him because I've never seen him with like completely shaved hair and no beard. And I was like, "Dude, what the hell did you do?" And he's like, "Oh no, I started cutting it last night, and then it got lower and lower, and then I just shaved it." I'm like, "What, you shave with a piece of glass?" Like he had, dude, at the back of his head, dude, was all like he had patches. I'm like, oh, that's why it sucks, dude. Like I don't do, I can't shave my own hair because I can't get the back. It's rough. Oh yeah. Well, it's like it feels like I run over every fucking square inch, but there's like a strip that like I just can't get. I don't know. It's just my hair is just not cooperative.
The cowlick. That's it. Usually it's where you part your hair. You got hair going down and you got hair going up over the top, and you try to cut that crap, and half of it lays down one way and the other half lays down the other way, and even a barber has fun trying to get that level off.
Right. What who keeps popping in and jumping right back out? Because it pings me, but then it's like, oh, I can't catch them. Like, every time it happens really, really fast. I think it was you. I caught it that time. ZeeZee left. ZeeZee came back in. Okay. I was like, well, what? I was like, you got Slits in here, Bad Butt, me, and you. I was like, who else was in here? Wait, isn't that wait. Isn't that like, oh no, never mind, that's Chico, little boy. What is Mihu? No, Mihu in Spanish. Oh, okay, yeah. Because I remember those were always the words like I would hear, but I could never pinpoint exactly what they were talking about. Well, dude, it's hard, man, because around here there's the Spanish population is just non-existent. So like every once in a while, like you'll have somebody that'll be like, "Hey, is there anybody in your store that speaks Spanish?" I'm like, "Fuck no, dude." I was like, it's like you got the whitest area ever. I was like, no, the whitest. Oh, it was funny because this chick, she was a Puerto Rican, and she's like, I know like a little bit, but it depends on everything, So she goes up there, and the dude just starts. I think he was I think he was speaking, or I think he was Dominican. So I don't know if there's like a weird separation there somewhere, but oh, dude, I'm used to hearing what I used to hearing from like Spanish, and then like this guy gets going. He's like a marathon runner, because he's just going, and it's just like I'm like, what the fuck? God damn, you speak fast. Oh yeah. Get to the target. Nope. Nope. Nah, I know a little bit, like I said. Yeah. Yeah, my friends. Oh, gone. Oh no, nah, they were like my buddies. They would always, because when you hear like the word goal, like GOAL, and in Spanish, I guess there's no A, so like when like in soccer, but you can't even call it soccer because I guess they call it I have fucking no idea, dude. I'm like, yeah, dude. They would be like goal, and I'm like, dude, I don't understand because this guy down the street from us, his license plate was a GOL, and I'm like, what's he trying to put on his license plate? Because like I don't get it. What? I'm not calling you. I didn't hear nothing. Yeah, she bit you, bro. What? Yeah. See what you did to your sister? Yeah, you should feel bad.
Daddy,
What?
now is it
Now what?
heat up?
It takes a while for the water to heat up. Oh. That's funny. Yeah. That's fucking funny. Shit. That shit's funny. Oh, dude, I 100% agree with that. I always say that. I'm like, dude, when somebody, even if it's just nothing, dude, just literally heating it up on a stove, dude, when somebody cooks it for you, it just tastes better. Yeah, dude, when I had COVID, man, freaking, oh yeah, dude. Oh, that sucked. It wasn't fun. Like 13. Yeah. I went to the hospital. I got an infusion for COVID, but other than that, like, I just stayed at home. But yeah, nah, dude, they were like, yeah, it sucked. But like I said, man, you know, I'm sitting there and I'm like I am not allowed anywhere else in the house. So my wife's like, yeah, you want me to warm you up something to eat? I didn't really eat much, but I was like, yeah, sure. We'll do. Just make me some chicken noodle soup, right? Just easy. Open up a can, bam, there you go, right? So she's sitting there, she does it, and dude, I shit you not, bro. I was like, this is like the best shit ever, because it's like when somebody else makes it for you, you know, it just tastes better. Just got that. Yeah. But yeah, dude, my brother. Oh, dude, my brother is like, he's because you know, he cooks for a living, so you know, he's like, he'll go to work 16 hours a day and fucking bust his ass, and then I invite him over to a barbecue, and he comes over and he's like, "Hey, what's going on?" Blah, blah, blah. So you want to you want? No, I'm like, "Yo, you want to make these burgers?" Nah, dude, it's like, dude. If I'm cooking if I'm cooking one burger, like for me and my wife, so like, you know, obviously one each, like two, you know, it's fine. But when I start cooking for like 4, 5, 6, I am not that chef. I'm not the person you want to get barbecue food from. But dude, nah, dude. Yeah, well, it was funny because my brother was like, you know, he's like, the last like 4th of July's I've been to your house, bro. He's like, yeah, you spend all the money, you get all the food, you get all the fireworks, everything, but then I'm sitting there above that goddamn grill. And I'm like, bro, dude, it's just what it is. Ah, dude. Well, my thing is like my brother is very yeah, like he's very anal when he cooks. Like he wants to make everything how everybody wants it. I'm like, dude, don't just fucking cook the food, and they can eat it. If they don't want it, then they don't eat it. And he's like, no, he's like, well, you know, blah blah. He brought over some prime rib, and like people were like, can I get that well done? And I'm like, well done prime rib. I'm like, what the fuck? So he's sitting there, dude. He's like, look, this is supposed to be eaten at this, you know. And they were like, it's pink. That's what fucking prime rib is. So last year he did cook again, and I'm like, look, burgers and dogs. I was like, that's it. I was like, if somebody else wants to bring shit, whatever. He's like, we're not doing steak, we're not doing chicken, we're not doing wings, all that, just burger and dogs. And we were done super fast. Had a good rest of the day, other than the fact that it fucking rained like right in the middle of the day. Yeah. Oh shit, dude. Oh yeah, dude. It's yeah. Yeah. Well, fucking I was sitting there, like I said, we went to this place, and I ordered what I ordered, but I had never even heard of this type of steak, so I went whatever. It shows up, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, that ain't cooked. And he's like, yeah. He's like, this is what you ordered though. And I'm like, hold up. Now it was like, I can't remember the type of steak it was, but what they do is they basically just flop it on the grill. They sear one side, sear the other, and there you go. And I'm like, oh, nah. But it was rough. Yeah. Well, dude, my one of our system managers at our work, he volunteered. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'll cook for the store. You know, we're thinking like, all right, dude, this dude knows what he's, you know, he knows what he's doing. And I didn't even look at the food. I just, you know, plopped on the bun, got the cheese going, and I took a bite and I instantly spit it out. And I was like, whoa, this shit is fucking raw. And I look at it and I'm like, and I'm like, dude, it mooed at me when I bit into it. I was like, so I went back out. I'm like, bro, dude, I was like, you got to recook these things. He's like, I ain't recooking nothing. He's like, you guys are a bunch of ungrateful mother. All y'all do is complain. And I'm like, cause it's fucking rare, bro. This shit is mooing. And dude, he was like, he was so pissed. And I'm like, dude, if you can't cook, yeah, dude, you can't cook, then don't. Cause man, you get people sick, and wanna what? There was goddamn, dude, there was like 7 or 8 people. They went home early. They were puking. I'm like, great. That'll be. Yeah, dude. Well, it sucked because you know, granted, I did get sick, but I don't know if it was like more like a mental thing. Because technically, I didn't like swallow any of it. It was just I instantly bit it. Fuck you, bro. Jesus. And so man, like 2 hours later, dude, I hear all these people are in the bathroom, and I'm like, ugh. I'm like, that ain't good. And then I'm like, out in my head, dude, we were like, oh, that's the last barbecue our work is ever gonna, you know, sponsor. Hey, don't touch my clips, bro. Hey. Dude, we're just a couple more minutes. The water will be warmed up. I'll give you guys a bath, bro. Oh. I swear to Jesus.
Oh, I'm just working on leveling a priest right now.
Why?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, priests, bro. The only way that it's gonna be good, bro, is if you level no, sorry, is when you hit 70 if you're disc. Because you know those mages and warlocks, man, they want their power infusion.
Or shadow. Be a mana battery.
Yeah, but we got cursed.
Hey, you
Yeah,
need more
dude,
than one.
Nah, only the paladin tanks need me. Dude, this quest has been bugged for like 16 years. They still didn't fix it.
So back to cooking burgers for a large barbecue. I found the easiest way is sous vide.
What is it?
Sous vide.
Is that where you boil it in a bag?
Yeah, you put it in a bag and you drop that bag into warm water. It's not hot water. You set up to about 140 and let it cook there for about an hour, and it won't get overdone at all. And then all you do is you take them out, you slap them on the super hot grill for maybe 30 seconds aside, and they're done. They're perfect.
Sous vide. It's basic. Fuck you, bro.
French.
It's French. No, what they do is they vacuum. They take a steak or whatever, and then they season it. Everything they put in a Ziploc bag, but then they seal it like with. Oh, dude, I don't know. I'm not French. I'm white. I'm not French, bro. Dude, I don't know. He don't even know how. He's like, oh, I gotta look it up.
It is SOUS space VIDE.
Yeah. The only thing with that is you have to make sure that the bag is airtight. Like you can't have air floating around, otherwise it turns out weird.
Yeah, I use a vacuum sealer.
Yeah. For a
It
little bit.
depends on what you're doing. If it's burgers, you just put in there for like 45 minutes, but it can go for a couple hours if you want because it's not going to overcook.
Yeah. You basically are just bringing it up to temp with the water, and then you turn around and then you just sear the top.
And the inside is not, it's not overcooked or anything. It's at the right temperature. I mean, if you want mediums, you lower the water temperature a little bit, or if you want well dones, you up the water temperature a little bit, or do whatever you want. I usually put it right in the middle, and then if somebody wants it more well done, it spends a little bit more time on the grill.
Yes, sir.
And you can do a whole bunch of them at once.
Oh yeah, dude.
That may be a little bit too much, but
You gotta have a big ass pot for that, bro. Dude. Stop. Stop, guys. Stop, guys. Yeah. See, what's crazy is obviously, you know, I work in retail. So during Kmart, bro, Kmart, man, there ain't been a Kmart, goddamn, dude. Dude, that's like, oh. Was that blue light special?
That's the one.
Oh, dude, that was big back in the day, dude. Yeah, dude, I remember going to Kmart. Hey, wanna what? We don't get 50%, bro. We don't get 50%, but I mean, Kmart was. I mean, it was what it was back in the day. I mean, we had one, and then when what's that bitch's name? I can't think of her name. Was it Rosie O'Donnell? When she started backing it or whatever, like that place went downhill. Oh, that was years before that. Well, I mean, if you look at Walmart and you actually look at like what it did and how fast it went and stuff like that, it was kind of crazy. It freaking blew up pretty quick. I mean, it only took probably 12 or 13 years. But what's funny is, you know, growing up in Cali, I never went to Walmart. Like, if I needed a backpack, I went to the mall. If I needed food, yeah, and I always remember, you know, Walmart was kind of like the ghetto place to go. Like it, yeah. And then they might actually still have them out there. Food for Less. Well, it was like Sam's Club. It was like you could buy like everything in bulk, which was kind of crazy because we were doing a barbecue, and we needed to go get some hot dogs, right? And we go to Food for Less. I'm like, yeah, you know, like you guys got because everything's bulk. I'm like, do you guys got hot dogs? They're like, yeah, last aisle on your left, you know, whatever. So I go down there, and I'm like looking for the hot dogs, and the cheapest, smallest pack of hot dogs was like 100. I'm like, what am I gonna do with 100 hot dogs? I was like, goddamn. But yeah, that was real big, and then Walmart, like I said, Walmart was kind of a little ghetto place to go. So wasn't Target, and so wasn't Kmart. You know, they were just kind of like the weird places. Like you would go. I remember. Oh fuck. It was like when Pete. Yeah, dude. See, well, I mean, Walmart isn't really on top. I mean, granted, Walmart saw about a 400% increase, which obviously is a lot. But think about Amazon. Amazon's gonna take Walmart out. I mean, what Walmart's doing now is they're like, you don't even have to come into Walmart no more. We'll come out to your car. We're doing delivery to your car. Now they're talking about delivering to homes, like associates. Yeah, we're gonna be driving to your fucking house with your shit. Yeah, dude. Because you know what? You know what COVID did? It brought to light that people are lazy. And you know what? I was always like, I want to see what I'm buying when I buy it. Because when you buy whatever you buy, it shows up. You don't have a choice. If I want to return it, I got to go into Walmart and then return it. But this way, you know, people are like, I would rather go sit on my couch, put my list in, hit a button, continue watching the Kardashians or whatever you're watching. No, I don't even have cable. I don't have cable, bro.
That's how Grubhub and DoorDash got started. People are lazy.
Dude. The funniest thing, right? So, a couple nights ago, dude, I was in a raid, and hey, stop, guys! God damn! Fuck. They went up in the middle of a raid, dude. Like this dude's like, oh, dude, man, I got the munchies, bro, dude. He's like, I'm getting Grubhub, and we're like, why? And he's like, cause I'm getting ice cream Grubhub to my door. I'm like, are you that lazy, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, goddamn. I mean, personally,
Don't tell Astrowolf, otherwise he'll do that for his florist and his beer.
Dude.
Yeah. Astral doesn't have that problem.
Dude, I remember
funny.
back in the day, dude, my mom we would drive over to 7-Eleven, dude, go get a pack of cigarettes, send me in, dude, these are for my mom, you know, and then all of a sudden everything got like weird. But you know what's messed up? Okay, is you have to be 21 now. to buy cigarettes. That's crazy. Like nah, dude, I think it's nationwide.
Yeah, it's federal.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, because, like, think about this. You're 18 years old. You've been smoking for, 7 months. And then all of a sudden now, you can't get cigarettes no more. See, I don't smoke, so exactly. I don't have sympathy for that. But, like, for people that, I can understand their frustrations. Like, I'd be pissed too if one day I can buy beer and the next day I couldn't. Guys, seriously, I don't care. I don't care. Stop. Oh. Dude, my daughter's... Dude, my kids are just assholes to each other. Oh, no. Ah, dude, I'm like the shyest dude ever. Everybody's like, that's impossible. I'm like, nah, dude, like, when I first meet you, I don't talk to anybody. And, like, I'll sit there, like, that's why I'd go to parties and stuff. And that it was, like, annoying. Because it was like, I don't want to go and meet all these people. And everybody's like, who fucking cares? And I'm like, I do. Because I just want to kind of, like, just chill and be me. Fuck you, bro. Jeez. Dude. Dude, my my God, dude. So I was on register one night, and I was doing returns, right? I was like a CSM from the front, so like the manager up front. And this dude, he comes in with like 6 friends, and they're trying to be sneaky. And all of a sudden, he comes up with like 6 30 racks of beer. And I'm like, I was like, I need all y'all's ID. And they're like, what do you mean? And I was like, I know you came in with like 4 other people. I'm like, I need all their IDs. No, bro. I'm here alone. And I'm like, then I'm not serving you. I'm not getting you the beer. And they were like, oh, blah, blah, all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, there's not. And then get your manager up here. They're going to override it. I'm like, well, I am the boss right now, so no. And second, I was like, with alcohol sales, I was like, we can't override it. If the cashier says no, the cashier says no. There's nothing you can do to change it. And because at the end of the day, they're ultimately responsible. And it was like, fuck, dude, this guy's like, he's fucking screaming at me, and I'm like, it's like you don't want to lose your job, so you kind of want to watch what you're saying. But then he like takes his shit, dude, and he like throws it across the counter, and I'm like, look, dude, I was like, this is what it is. It is what it is. I was like, you want to try to pull some shit? Go to across the street. Don't bring your friends with you. If you're gonna buy beer for your friends, don't bring them into the fucking store with you. Like, how stupid can you be? So he's sitting there. Oh no, so he gets in my face, and like I was like, what are you gonna do when you're stuck behind a desk? He puts his hands up on the desk, and then I'm like, well, so I pushed his hands off the desk, and I'm like, and he's like, oh, well, don't fucking touch me. I'm like, well, then don't come over my fucking desk. And then, of course, my boss walks up, and he's like, hey, you need to leave. And he's sitting there, and then we started noticing that he was drunk, because he's like, if I'm gonna buy this beer, I'm gonna buy this beer, and you can't do it. So he grabs the beer out of the car, right? And he's like, I'm buying this beer. And I'm like, no, you're not. And he's like, look, if I want to buy this 12-pack of beer, I'm buying this 12-pack of beer. And I look down, I'm like, that's a 30 rack. It's just like no response. Oh, damn. I'm not a dude. So I'm almost 6 foot, but I'm not gonna. I have a few extra pounds on me, bro. I found a bunch of this cool thing. You guys may have heard of it. It was called beer. Beer's not good. Ah, dude. Well, it was
Beer's
funny because
awesome.
dude, when I was rolling in Cali, dude, it was nothing at all to freaking go to whatever and get 5 burgers, 10 French fries. It was nothing. And now it's like I'm a little older, and it's like, yeah, you can't do that. I mean, you can, but you're gonna look like me. But yeah. Nah. But curves to the left? Why the left? Dude, I'm getting my face kicked in right now by Hellbores. It's like I get dismounted by 1, and then I end up pulling 7, and now they're just and I can't run away from them. So it's like, oh shit, somebody's texting me. Who the fuck? No. It must have been a bad day because I'm drinking wine when I get home. Stop, dude. Back off my phone. God damn.
Yeah, goddamn.
How much more minutes?
Who that?
20 hours.
Oh, Chris must be in the shower because he sounded a little bit, drowned.
He's pre-workout.
No, I just took my pre-workout. I'm sitting in the fucking parking lot of the gym right now. Well, I mean, I only got 9 minutes left until it metabolizes, but I sent you a video of me taking it, Z.
Dude, friggin'. I never understood why people get no. Yeah, no, I don't Google anything on my phone, bro. that shit gets you in trouble. You start getting advertisements for some weird freaky shit nah, dude. So, dude, no, it was funny because sometimes you buy stuff for the bedroom, have a little bit of fun, whatever. And I bought this thing, for the missus, and it says on the website, oh, it's gonna come in a nice, discreet package, all that stuff, right? So it shows up at my door. This box is flaming hot pink, and it says the website all over it. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh my god. And the worst thing about it is I had my neighbor, because I wasn't going to be home, I had my neighbor drag it to the back door. And I was like, yeah, There you go.
I know how that is, MC. Fucking, you order one dildo off of Amazon, and then all of a sudden, oh, you might be interested in this.
Dude.
All that shit, bro. I mean, like, dude, these tails are
Foxtail.
expensive too. Nah,
Ah,
but
dude.
your problem is you didn't purge properly first.
Oh. Tapatio, man. Oh my god. I got.
Hey, I was just about to tell that fucking story, Z. So that fucking buddy went to Vegas at a bachelor party. He ended up having a good time with a stripper and did anal with her. And his dick was burning for fucking like 2 weeks after he got back. So he finally was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go to the doctor and have it checked. I might have caught something." It turns out he got a jalapeno seed stuck in the tip of his dick.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
And pulled
Oh, dude, I'm done. I can't. Dude. 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 Okay, so you get this shit, right? So I was making some chili and I was cutting up and I don't eat a lot of spicy stuff since I left Cali because my stomach it just doesn't do it anymore. It's just like So I'm cutting up these habaneros, right? And I had like maybe like 10 beers. And I'm sitting there and I'm doing the whole thing and I'm like, damn, I gotta go take a piss, right? So I go and take a piss, come back in, do a quick wash of the hands and I'm sitting there all of a sudden, dude, I'm on fire. And I'm like sweating, dude. Everybody's like, dude, are you okay? I'm like, dude, no, dude, something's not right. And my brother's like, what do you mean something's not right? What happened? You not feeling good? You getting sick? I'm like, nah, dude. I was like, how do you come out and just tell that to somebody? So I told him, and
it's
he's
like,
like,
"Oh, I fucking went and grabbed my dick with habanero hands, dude."
dude. So he
That's
looks
how
at
you
me.
tell them.
Nah, he looks at me. He's like, well, you washed your hands before you went to the bathroom, right? I'm like, nah, why would I do that? He's like, dude, you got habanero oil all over your hands, and now it's on you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there like, well, what do I do? He's like, I don't know. So my sister-in-law, she's like, here, go upstairs, go take a shower, whatever. So I'm in the shower. I got that bitch on the coldest water imaginable. I got the removable shower head, and I'm like, get it off me. That was terrible. That was nightmare inducing. And then like my friend's like,
Dawn dish soap, bro. Dawn dish soap. It'll remove the oil.
dude, it was bad. And
I
yeah.
would say that's what I washed my face off with when I got fucking OC sprayed. The last time I got OC sprayed, dude, Dawn dish soap takes those oils off.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, my friend he got sprayed with OC spray. That shit is no joke. And
Yeah, that's
he's like, I wasn't even the one in the fight. He's like, I was the one trying to back everybody back, but he's like, they came in, they started spraying everybody. And I'm like,
yeah, that's it, in the academy and when we worked at the department, that's we always had to get sprayed.
yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean that's I've gotten
No.
sprayed, I've gotten tased probably like what 3 or 4 times.
See, my thing is I would be okay with the tase part, but pulling the prongs out, I don't want anything to do with that part of it.
Oh, see, that's so I can't speak for every department or anything, but they just fucking alligator clipped them to us. They won't actually stick them into you because they're barbed. So you actually have to have a medic pull them out. So what they would do is they would just out pull the.
See, I'm good. I'll take a taser, but just don't shoot me. I don't want to be shot with it.
Since I've experienced both of them,
But yeah, dude, my
Whiskey has a different opinion.
my
than
buddy,
me.
he got sprayed. We got pepper sprayed. I remember my dad we had some stuff in my mom's car, and like me and my brother, when we were like, I don't know, like fucking 10, we found it and we sprayed it into the back of the station wagon with like all the windows up and everything, and that shit instant fire. Like we were just jumping out of that thing, and we were like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'd rather be.
I don't ever want. And they're like, oh, it's only like 30 minutes. I'm like, that has got to be like the worst pain imaginable for 30 fucking minutes. No.
That shit lasts hours, bro. If you get hit with the good shit, it lasts hours.
I'd be like, give me some milk.
When you shower for 2 days afterwards, that shit reactivates.
Yeah, I'm good. No.
Yeah. Anyways, boys, I'm headed into the gym, so I will talk to you when I'm finished.
All right.
He's gonna come out
far.
all like. He's gonna come out all like jacked and be like, "Rah!"
Oh, I always do, dude. Fucking, I've always got a massive pump going when I get out. I'll take a shirtless pic for you, Z. I'm gonna take a shirtless pic for you, bro. Why stop at taking the shirt off, bro? I want to see them fucking lines. Hell yeah, bro. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. Dude, my buddy, when he would go to the gym, like I'd go with him, and I was chill, but like too hot. Okay, well, don't go in it then. He would he'd get all like fucking like jacked up, dude. I'm like, dude, like why? Like I get a little amped because it's like, you know, you're doing your thing, but like he would go in and he would like start like, it was like animalistic, you know. He's like fucking pounding his chest, and I'm like, it's crazy. Yeah, I know, guys. It's called a hot bath. But yeah, dude, I went to the gym one time, and I'm the type that like I go to the gym, leave me alone. I don't want to talk. I don't want to compare. I don't want to know how much you bench. I could care less. I go, and this dude's like, he's like, yeah, brother, man. Whoa, what you bench? I'm like, dude, man, I bench like 160. And he's like, oh, dude, man, 350. And I'm like, dude, that's good for you, bro, dude, man, dude, you're massive, bro, right? He comes over, he's like, can you spot me? And I'm like, I can't lift that. And he's like, no, it's just a mental thing. I'm like, no, because if it falls on you, you're dead, because I can't lift that off you. Like, no. I don't want to have your life in my hands. I'm turning on the hot water again, so it'll heat. Yeah, so it can heat up. It's really cold. Back off, my. All right, man.
All right, brother.
Not yet.